Hello there, I am back with another video of tips for anyone who's new to using resin. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a list of the essential items needed for your very first resin project. I prefer rubber gloves because they're thicker than your normal latex or vinyl gloves. I've found that I still smell the resin on my hands when I use the thinner gloves, so these just give you a much better protection from the chemicals. Next, you want to get a mask that has filters. The resin fumes can be a little strong, so you just want to make sure that you're fully protecting yourself from inhaling those fumes for long periods of time. This type of mask is also really good because it fits securely to your face and doesn't allow the fumes to seep in at all. Moving right along to the measuring cups. Since the resin needs to be equal parts, part A and part B, you want to make sure that you're pouring the exact same amount of each one into your mixing bowl. Next is your plastic mixing bowl. You want to find one that has a little bit of a spout and a handle to make it easy to pour into your mixing cups. This is the bowl you'll use to combine both parts of your resin. Next, you want to have your paper cups and craft sticks. After mixing your resin, you pour it into these cups and then add your paint to color your resin. You'll also need a silicone spoon. Never mind the word plastic up there. I prefer silicone because any resin that cures on it can easily be peeled off later. With plastic, you'll just need to clean it well before it cures. Then we have painter's tape. You'll also need painter's tape. I prefer frog tape because it adheres so well, but there's plenty of other painter's tapes that you could use to get the job done. Now, tweezers are a little bit of a bonus. You don't have to have them, but sometimes you will get fibers in your art piece and you want to make sure you get those out before your piece cures. If you don't, they will still be visible once your project is finished. And of course, you have to have something to pour the resin on. I typically pour over wood because it makes the piece a lot stronger, but working on a canvas is also a really good option. Moving along to the main attraction, the resin. Most of your craft resins are going to come in a part A and part B. They have to be poured in equal parts and then mixed together until they're fully mixed. It's imperative that they're fully mixed, otherwise you'll end up with a hot mess. If you like the blown resin look, you also will need a blow dryer. I've added this attachment to the front because I really like how it narrows the path of which the air blows out. It basically just gives you a lot more control. Then is your heat gun. You absolutely need a heat gun or a torch. This is used to pop the air bubbles that are going to form in your resin. If you don't pop them, they will be visible on the finished product. Then you need your paint or mica powder. This is how you color your resin. Add this to your resin mixture in your paper cups. And finally is tarp, or a thick plastic. Resin is really messy and it will drip, so protect your table.